Clayton County Jail for 2 years and 2 months until I was finally acquitted by a jury of my peers. After evidence that was hidden for 2 years and 2 months came to light at trial that proved my innocence. It took the jury less than 15 minutes to acquit me. Now, that being said, some of these officers around here decided that I'm still a child molester and that they were going to tell people that.
What'd you call me?
Like I said, I don't talk to child molesters. Thank you.
You realize I was acquitted of all charges?
I'm CTW. Don't do it. I'm at CTW.
I don't give a fuck. Go in there. One, it's illegal for you to go in there and solicit a trespass. I don't give a fuck.
No, it's not.
One, I was acquitted of all charges, dipshit.
You're a child molester.
I was acquitted of all charges,
You want to
dipshit.
tell everybody on your page that?
Everybody already fucking knows. I've talked about it. I've talked about it. You want to be the next famous one? You want to be the next famous one? You want to be the next famous one?
You want to tell everybody on your page that? Go ahead. No, they don't. No, they don't. And you're a white supremacist? Nah. I don't talk to you, man. Hey. You guys cool with CTW and this guy off your property? This guy right here in the red shirt? Oh, now he's walking away.
Yeah, that's fine.
He come over, he was making a scene while I was sitting in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm
That's the
talking
guy
about.
who was, yeah, so, yeah, he
Now he's standing on the sidewalk.
yeah.
Go ahead, Dr.
Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Because what you're about to witness is one of the most disturbing examples of police retaliation you'll ever see caught on camera. Before we get into the confrontation itself, you need the full background. The man in this video was once falsely accused of one of the most serious crimes imaginable, child molestation. He spent over 2 years locked inside a county jail, while critical evidence was deliberately hidden from the defense. When that evidence finally surfaced at trial, the jury took less than 15 minutes to clear him of every single charge. Case closed, or so you'd think. Instead of accepting the verdict, certain officers chose revenge. What you're about to see is an officer abusing his authority, spreading a life-threatening lie, and attempting to destroy a man who was already proven innocent.
What was he doing?
No, he come over. I told him, I said, don't say nothing to me. I said, you make a scene. He's got the video camera out saying also he's a child molester.
Yeah.
He got charged with child molestation.
Yeah, and got
He
released.
sat in jail. Yeah.
He's the one who got off the fire.
Yeah, Emerson.
Yeah.
So I told him, now he's standing on the sidewalk.
Yeah.
So I'm going to tell, if he comes back on the property, let me know. I know y'all fixing to leave, but,
Yeah.
and I'll see you
Right
Okay.
there.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yes, sir.
10-4 is Damon Golf. 10-4 is Damon Golf
Always.
Parkway, face the
Always.
road. Damon Golf Parkway, face the road.
You've been warned. You step foot on this property again, they're going to CTW you. You make a scene. Do not make a scene right now. I'm telling you right now. You're on the sidewalk. Don't play with me. It's called an easement. I'm not an idiot. I know what an easement is. I know how the law works, dude.
Why don't you pull up the final disposition on my charges, dipshit? Why don't you pull up the final disposition on my charges, dipshit?
And you're a white supremacist. I don't play with
A white supremacist? A white supremacist? Where the fuck did you get that from? Yeah, you're done. You're definitely done. You'll be the next one with a fucking complaint, and you'll be the third Commerce Police Department out of here in 6 months. Is that right? Is that right?
Now watch closely, because this is where things start getting ugly fast. Officer Hawk of the Commerce Police Department decides he knows better than the court system. He begins roaming local businesses, telling shop owners that this man is a child molester and encouraging them to trespass him. Despite a full acquittal, this isn't policing. This is harassment. This is defamation. The victim repeatedly states he was cleared of all charges, but the officer doesn't care. He mocks him, dismisses the verdict, and doubles down on the accusation. This kind of label isn't just offensive, it's dangerous. In prisons and on the streets alike, being falsely branded with that accusation can get someone seriously hurt or killed. And here you have a badge using it like a weapon.
Do you know anything about the case? Did you?
They just charged you for no reason, right?
Yeah, they charged me for no reason, dipshit. That's why Is there a red dot on my house? Is there a red dot on my house, dipshit? Yeah, you're talking, dipshit. You're talking, dipshit.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if you curse and there's a juvenile out here, I'm taking you to jail. Don't do it. Don't do it. That's disorderly conduct. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. 100%. 100%. 100%. We're all adults out here, unfortunately. It's not slander. Try again. No. 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 Hey, sir. Hey, I'm really sorry to bother you at home, but and I only wanted to involve you because I know Gonzo's a little busy right now, and I really trust your input and your thoughts on this. What in the world? When in the world do I consider this guy, Mr. Ponytail Express, who's the child molester? When do I consider this disorderly conduct with him standing out on the sidewalk, cursing and screaming at me over here at ABC Pond? When do I...
As the confrontation escalates, the officer begins threatening arrest, claiming disorderly conduct, while provoking the very reaction he's warning against. The man remains on a public sidewalk, completely lawful, yet the officer pretends the law doesn't apply to him. He even throws out baseless accusations like white supremacist, trying to bait and discredit rather than enforce the law. This is emotional policing at its worst. No probable cause, no professionalism, just anger and ego on full display. Instead of walking away like trained officers are taught to do, he presses harder, creating a scene and then blaming the civilian for it. This is exactly how rights get violated. Not through ignorance, but through willful abuse of authority.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, he was originally out here cursing at me. I told him, I said, I am not talking to you. I said, I am not talking to a child molester. I'm not doing it. I don't want any part of it. Stay away from me. Go away. And he will not. I mean, I don't care about him standing out on the sidewalk. I really don't. It doesn't bother me. He can videotape me. I'm just running speed. It doesn't matter to me. But where do I draw the line?
Traffic stop, or you were just...
No, he was out on the corner and he saw me drive up and he screamed, "What's up, fuck stick?" And I'm like, I said, "Leave me alone." I said, "I'm not talking to you. I don't talk to child molesters." So
what you need to do is, if you're sitting there and he walks up, drive away.
Yeah, I know. I'm just it, and I try, and you know, that crossed my mind. I just, at the same time, I shouldn't have to worry about where I'm sitting, you know. And again, I don't mind somebody out on the curb. He can stand there. It doesn't bother me. He can videotape me. He can wave at me. He can tell people to slow down. That doesn't bother me. It's the cursing. Where do I draw the line at the yelling and cursing? You know? And I don't want to make a scene, make a stink, because we're already involved enough with some shit. I'm not... You know, I don't want to make things worse whatsoever. So that's why I called you. I just wanted you to know that he's walking away now because he got bored. So
yeah, man, that's the easiest way to deal with him right there.
I mean, for whatever reason, he just yelled at me and said he's going to make a complaint. I don't know how he's going to make a complaint. I didn't do anything. I turned my...
Then comes the damage control. The officer makes a phone call, openly referring to the man as the child molester, while asking when he can justify arresting him. Think about that. An officer on a recorded line, seeking permission to jail someone based on a lie that was already destroyed in court. He admits the man has the right to be there. He admits the filming is legal. But the cursing, which the officer himself initiated, suddenly becomes the excuse. This is not about public safety. This is about pride. Instead of disengaging, the officer looks for any angle to punish someone who dared to exist in his presence after embarrassing the department in the past.
Body came off for this whole thing, so y'all are going to see her and see everything I said.
Morning. Sorry about that.
No worries. How you doing?
Knowing it was you, I'd have stopped my heart.
Yes, sir. How you doing?
I'm all right.
So, Have you had a chance to look at the body cam?
I have. It doesn't look good.
It doesn't
We're
look
doing
good.
an investigation.
So, can you tell me if he went in there and said the same thing to them? Did he go in there and call me a child molester to them?
The video looks horrible.
Okay.
And we're doing an investigation. Go ahead and actually fill out the
I got the forms. I'm going to fill those
Get them
out.
back to me. But like I said, I'm not waiting until I get the forms to start the investigation. That's already started.
Yes, sir. Here's my issue, and I want you and everybody else that sees this to know. I'm not anti-police. I'm not anti-cop. Bad policing landed me in jail for 2.5 years facing a life sentence for a crime I didn't commit. And bad policing also hid evidence of that crime until the trial. That's what got me acquitted after 15 minutes of jury deliberations. I'm not anti-police. I'm anti-bad policing. And I'm anti-guys that can't control their emotions. If you can't control your emotions, you shouldn't be out here. And they just went through training last year over the Emerson incident. And obviously it didn't stick for at least him. You know what I mean? A couple other officers, great job ignoring me. Perfect job ignoring me. That's what they're supposed to do. But, you know, we definitely have an issue with this one. So
We're going to do the investigation, see if policy violations, whatever, occurred, and then we'll go from there.
But you know, if he said that inside the ABC pawn shop, said that to them, that's a whole different bag of issues.
Yes, sir.
Now here's where accountability finally steps in. Another officer reviews the body cam footage, and it doesn't look good. An internal investigation begins immediately, without waiting for formal paperwork. The victim makes something very clear. He's not anti-police. He's anti-bad policing. Bad policing put him in a cell for 2.5 years for a crime he never committed. Bad policing hid evidence. And bad policing nearly ruined his life permanently. He even acknowledges officers who did the right thing by ignoring him entirely. That's the standard. That's how it's supposed to work. But when one officer can't control his emotions, the entire department pays the price.
That's defamation and slander. So,
I understand.
yeah, I appreciate you getting on it, and I'll go ahead and get those put out. I might turn them back in this afternoon just so you have everything at your disposal, and you know we'll talk about it when we talk about it.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Have a good day.
Have a good one.
In the end, the officer involved was fired, but the question remains, is that enough? Accusing someone of being a child molester isn't just defamatory, it's potentially deadly. That label follows a person forever, regardless of innocence. This case proves exactly why filming police interactions matters, and why knowing your rights is non-negotiable. Accountability doesn't happen by accident. It happens because people refuse to stay silent. So now it's on you. Was firing enough? Or should there be more consequences when an officer weaponizes lies? Drop your thought in the comments, support the channel, and help spread awareness. Because stories like this should never be allowed to repeat.